Tropical storm Barry triggers heavy rains across the Gulf Coast after making landfall as a Category 1 hurricane. I'm John Scott, and this is the Fox Report. It's the bottom of the hour if you're just joining us. The storm is bearing down on Louisiana while slowly churning north. Forecasters say it is carrying a massive amount of moisture, which could cause catastrophic flooding in the days ahead. We go now to Jeff Paul reporting live from Baton Rouge, Louisiana. Jeff.
Yeah, John, we're about 80 miles northwest of New Orleans, and for most of the day, it hasn't been too bad, but now the rain is starting to come down, and we're starting to feel those wind gusts pick up. And right behind you, this is the Mississippi River. This is what a lot of the folks who call this area home are worried about. Many of them have never seen this river this high. These steps you look at, they go down several more steps, and a lot of folks, this is a levee, are worried about if this can hold or how much more water this levee can handle. Some locals were out here earlier in the day. Not too many of them out here now. It's pretty much a ghost town, but we caught up with one, and we asked him about why he came out here and what he had to think about, what he exactly thought about what was going on with Barry. Take a listen to what he had to say.
I heard it was bad. I just wanted to see for myself. And hoping by tomorrow, they'll be able to glue through and everything be back to normal.
Now, you can tell there is a little bit of wind out here off into the distance. I don't know if you can tell. It is a little rainy out here, so the lens might not come through very clear, but it is fairly windy as you see those flags moving off into the distance. And the mayor here, we caught up with her earlier as she was checking out what was going on with Tropical Storm Barry. She said they're not going to be implementing a curfew tonight, but they are expecting the worst of the weather to come through overnight and throughout the next 36 hours. And she said that could be a little deceiving for the folks who woke up this morning thinking that the worst part of the weather was going to be this morning. She says it hasn't even begun. John?
All right, Jeff Paul reporting live from Baton Rouge. Thank you. Meteorologist Adam Klotz is tracking Barry from the Fox Extreme Weather Center. Adam, what's the latest?
Hey there, John. It continues to be a slow-moving storm moving to the northwest at 7 miles an hour. At this point, the center of circulation, which ultimately won't matter a whole lot, but it is just off to the west of Lafayette, Louisiana. You do notice all of the activity is back behind the storm, and that is going to be continuing to be the case really nonstop. This is going to be dragging all the rain behind it. It's been doing so already. That'll continue. There's your circulation. You can see it. But all the heavy rain's been off the coast of Louisiana so far. As this tracks north, it is going to continue to pull it with it. Eventually, we're going to see some pretty heavy rainfall. Now, there have been a couple of outer bands, and actually Mobile's been in a spot where rain has just been training for hours and hours. It's one of the few spots that have seen a lot of very heavy rain so far. The heaviest rain otherwise has stayed offshore, but it's getting closer. There's your coastline. You start to see some of these darker yellows and oranges really creeping up on the coast, and that's when things are going to pick up, likely in the next several hours as this moves on shore. Pay attention to your future radar. You'll get a sense of just how slow this thing's going to move. Again, with your center right in this region, I'll put this into motion from running tonight into tomorrow night. And by the time we get late into Sunday, your center of circulation now getting up close to the Arkansas border. But look how all the rain continues to be pulled behind us. So now we're talking about very heavy rainfall tomorrow, tonight, and then running through tomorrow into the heart of Louisiana. And that's where this really begins to pile up. That's when we start to see some major flooding. This is additional rainfall projected from the National Weather Service, and you see some of these really dark areas. It's kind of hard to see there. That's as much as 15 inches. That's a smaller area. But everything here widespread in the orange, that is 5 to 10 inches of rain. That's going to be all along the Mississippi River. So all of that eventually funnels back in, funnels back down. We could see the river continue to climb over the next several days. And you see how far north this runs, John. That's Memphis getting up into this game. Portions of southern Illinois. That's going to be talking about Monday into Tuesday. This is something that we're going to be watching for days and days and days. And I do think the worst of it in southern Louisiana really picks up tonight and runs into tomorrow morning.
All right, Adam Klotz in the Fox Extreme Weather Center. Adam, thank you.